That's perfect. So welcome to day 4. And today we're going to be looking for some tropical fruit. Welcome, Erwin. There we go. Perfect. All right, let's find a cocoa fruity Friday. The first fruity Friday. We'll start with a coconut.
Let's go.
Are these any good? No?
Let's take the more fresh.
The more fresh? All right. Oh, there we go. The expert has picked our cocoa for today. Now, you guys, let's go open it up and I'll tell you about the benefits of the coconut. Yes. So, coconut, properties of coconut. It's full of really beneficial fats. It's purifying. It's a purifying for the stomach, purifying for the intestinal system. Some people say that you can give coconut water to a newborn baby, just like a mother's milk, and that it's totally fine. When you think about ceremonial or magical uses of coconut, just think about the hard outer shelf, right? That speaks protection. So some of the ceremonies that I looked into, before coming here, I wanted to check some out. What other people say about coconut. People talked about purification. People talked about innocence, chastity, fertility. The white on the inside and the really hard outer shell. They both have like a magical or energetic significance.
Like
This is a hard coconut.
Yeah.
We finally got to the bottom of the outer shell, to the bottom of the actual hard bit. Luna, come here. No. Say hi to these people. Okay.
Yes, you can see it.
Yeah, that's the hard part. That's the really hard part. So he cut off the stuff that they put in the yard or plants in, the fibers. And then inside, well, depending on the age of this coconut, inside will be either water or, well, I think this one will have water and some flesh. And also, so when the coconut is really young, it has only a little bit of flesh and a lot of water. And then as it ages, oh, that was some kind of a explosion. As it ages, it gets more flesh and less water. Oh, all right. This is Mexico, so you guys. So this is the first one, and you're cutting the second one. Be careful there. Your family jewels are really close to that hole. I don't want to lose them. Whoa, that went to the dogs. But this coconut is full of water. Can we angle this stuff more? There we go. Full of water. Yummy cocoa water. I wanted to show these guys because we were talking about the coconut, and this is a pretty young coconut, although it's got pretty thick flesh. Look at this flesh. So it's not super young. It's a medium-aged coconut. It's got a lot of water, but it's also got a lot of flesh, right? When there's soup and it's sweet, yeah? But there's another type of coconut that we could open, and it's the sprouted coconut. Can we include the sprouted coconut today? Do you have one? Is there one in the yard? Is there one in the front yard, maybe? All right. Do you want to go find it? Because what's inside the sprouted coconut is completely different. Yeah, I'll take that cocoa water. That is a sprouted coconut. All right. Thank you. All right. You guys, I realized something. I mean, most of the Respira Rustica, Cafe Rustica peeps know us personally. But there could be some people watching who don't know us. And this machete wielding man is Erwin. And Erwin is one of the founders of Cafe Rustica. Look at this beautiful thing. Okay, so hang on. I'm going to introduce you first, and then I'm going to talk about this thing. Okay, so you're Erwin, right?
Yes.
You're a Mexican from Acapulqueño. Yes, and you live on Costa Grande, and you grow these coconuts in your family farm, and it's been in your family for hundreds of years, yes?
Sure.
All right, so this is the other type of cocoa. This is a more mature cocoa. It's fallen from the tree and it's been protected. Sorry, there was a bug on me. And it's been protected. And this coconut has a manzana. So this is like, they say it's an apple of the coconut. Really, it's this spongy little thing. Sometimes it's sweet. It's pretty good. It's not very sweet today. But look at this spongy little thing. And it's got this, I was gonna break this off. All right, it's got this sprout here that's not edible, but that would grow another coconut farm or palm. Unfortunately, maybe fortunately for us, because we get to eat these beautiful things. Oh, and this meat is very mature, so it's very hard. This is the kind of meat that they make shredded coconut out of, because it's very hard and very, you know, almost dry. There isn't any water in this coconut. There's just the root and the meat. And the meat is pretty thick, as you can see. So now we're going to be snacking on coconuts for the rest of the evening. So one of the most amazing things about coconut is coconut water. Coconut milk is actually blended young coconut flesh or coconut flesh and then strained. There was an interesting thing when I was looking this up, because it's said that in the Catholic religion or Christian religion, coconut was a symbol of incarnation, death, and resurrection. But then in the Hindu religion, it was a symbol of human sacrifice. And I'm thinking, isn't that the same thing? Isn't that interesting? Isn't that the same thing? Right? And then the cocoa tree apparently is a symbol of a journey. Oh, and the other resource also said that the element is water. Obviously, it's full of water, and the planet is moon. In the Hindu religion, it also sometimes stood for human sacrifice, because it's similar to a human head. So they would smash it against things, pretending human sacrifice, which is somewhat an unpleasant thought. But thinking about the purity, another resource online said that you can use the hard shell, after you eat the coconut, to do a ceremony, a protection ceremony, and maybe put some meaningful things in it and bury it in the backyard and do a little, protection of the house ceremony. And I thought that could be a good idea, an interesting way of combining energies and focusing your energy and bringing that energy back to earth. So I think that's pretty cool. And so this was our first Fruity Friday. We had the cocoa, and next week I think we're gonna have the papaya, but I'll see if it's ready, or we might have to wait another week. In any case, I hope you enjoyed the Fruity Friday and have a wonderful day. This is Agnieszka from Respira Rustica.